Hey y'all, it's Bearcat again. Today we're doing a little update of the last video that I posted on an 870 tactical shotgun. And if you've seen the last video, I told you it was not complete and I'd be adding more. So this is the update. As you can see, it's got a rattle can paint job that I did myself. So let's get going. It's clear. Nothing in the magazine, nothing in the tube. On safe. So let's start back here, which I think we've already covered before. This receiver and this original tube, which is welded, I would assume, welded into the receiver. The bolt, trigger, everything inside this receiver is original Remington 870 Express Magnum. So we took the stock off and added this Mesa Tactical adapter. It's got QD points on each side, and it will take an AR grip and AR buffer tube. So we got castle nut, buffer tube. This is Magpul MOE K2, the rubberized grip with and it's just like a stoner, AR stoner tube, castle nut, and a Magpul stock. You've got a sling on here. The side saddle is a Tacstar. It has a metal plate that, let's see if you can see. Okay, you see the seam there. So you recognize there's two different things here. There's a steel plate and a polymer piece. So the Tacstar 6-round side saddle comes with 2 pins. You have to knock out the original pins, and the pins that come with the side saddle have heads on them where you can put a nut driver on there, and they're threaded on the other end. So you knock out those original pins and push these pins through, and then you thread them into this plate. And then you can see these screws. You got 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and you use those to attach your plastic shell holder onto your plate. This barrel, I've got a 3-shot extended tube, and I knew I was putting a rim choke on the gun, so I kind of did the math on how long the barrel, how long the 3-shot tube with the original tube would be, and I knew I wanted my barrel to be flush or longer than my tube. And in order to do that, I would have to have a 20-inch barrel. It is very hard to find a 20-inch barrel that will take a choke and that doesn't have a vent rib. I'm not sure if you know what a vent rib is, but it's a vent rib that runs along the top of this barrel. It was so difficult for me to find this barrel that I did not pay any attention to the manufacturer. When I found it, I just bought it. So we're rocking a 20-inch barrel with that will take a choke, and it's got a rim choke. My rim choke's made by Remington. You see how it's serrated? It's a door breaching choke, so you can breach doors with it. I would imagine all these holes would somewhat mitigate the recoil by letting the gas out, and reduce the flash by letting the flash out of these holes. But this choke does actually choke your projectile down to where it holds a tighter pattern at a greater range. So this choke is really awesome for making buckshot sail a lot further and hold a tighter pattern. The three-shot extension tube, the spring, the nut that connects your tube to your extended tube to your original tube, and this bracket that connects your barrel and tube for that added support. It's all Nordic components. It's a more Nordic is a more high dollar product. You can find the exact same items by different manufacturers that are cheaper. They'll do the same thing. I don't know. They might not be as reliable. I don't know. I just typically feel like that more quality products cost a little more, and I did some research on Nordic components and found them to be a very decent product. So that's just what I went with. So we've got a 3-shot extension and a 4-shot tube. So we got 7 in 1 and a 6-shot side saddle. So we're capable of 14 rounds on board the shotgun. I hope you've seen this because it's a big deal. It's pretty cool. This is a shotgun 4N by Magpul with M-LOK slots on both sides and on the bottom. And you can see it's got these these little hand stop deals to keep your hand from sliding off the pump. Well, on the bottom I connected the Magpul M-LOK hand stop because I got to thinking, I don't want my hand to just not slide off the pump. I don't want it to slide at all. So I added that, and my hand fits in there with one finger wrapped over this little deal right here. Fits in there perfectly. And I can push forward as long as this middle finger stays locked in here, and as long as this pinky finger and my hand stays locked in here. Push forward, pull back, my hand does not slip off of that location, and that's why I put it on there. So I want to make sure that I can work the action on this shotgun without any fails. Got an Enforce light, so a little Magpul M-LOK rail. You can kind of see it under here. It's connected to the M-LOK slot, and then the lights attached to the rail. This Enforce light is made for rifles. They've got 2 generations of rifle lights and 2 types of rifle lights. This rifle light takes one CR123. It has a lower run time, and it's a 400 lumen light. The other light takes 2 123 batteries. It's an 800 lumen light and has a longer run time. I feel like I didn't need more than 400 lumens to eliminate the battlefield at the ranges you would be fighting with a shotgun. This is your pad that turns the light on. As you can see, turn it on, it stays on. You can hold it and let off. Then you can flip this switch right here. And it's like a bump mode only. No matter what, you press that, it comes on, but if you let off, it goes off. And this right here is how you attach it to your rail. You turn that knob, and that releases your mount. You have to run the threads off. So, last thing we got really is your sling. The sling's by Armageddon Gear. It's their 1-point sling, and I believe I don't know that they still offer the first generation, but this is a second generation sling. They built the first one with whatever material they built it with. They decided that this material would be more comfortable on the skin, and it is. So this is really like a second gen sling. This material is really comfortable against your skin, more so than their first gen. And it's bungee, it's flexible. You got an adjustment point here and here. And then you got, of course, QT, and you can detach there as well. Sling is very, very quality for the money. Armageddon Gear is an awesome company. Here in Georgia, if you've never checked them out, look at Armageddon Gear. Simple Google search, you'll find their website, and the people that run that place are a great group of folks that make you feel welcome, and the customer service is outstanding. I'm actually here in the exact same place that the company's located, and you can walk in the door and they greet you, and they're awesome folks and have great products, and they'll do anything they can to help you. So check out Armageddon Gear. That's it. 870. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, share, subscribe. Continue to watch for more. And stay vigilant. Always be preparing for the fight that you will never expect. It'll save your life. Break it out.